I don't know what he was doing. I know he was on the board. I found out he was on the board after he was on the board, and that was it. I don't discuss business with my son. First of all, my son's done nothing wrong. I trust him.
There's no evidence to support the allegations that my father was financially involved in my business because it did not happen.
I mean, do you really need, in the reality of the moment that we're all living in right now, do you really need any more proof than that right there? If there was really nothing sinister, why have they been lying about this in so many different ways? And every time they get caught in a lie, they just slide a little further, try that lie, then slide a little bit further, try that lie, and along they go. And somehow the media just buys all this. There's nothing to see here. Isn't that proof enough? Here's more from Golden Globe nominated actor Hunter Biden.
They displayed naked photos of me during an oversight hearing. And they have taken the light of my dad's love, the light of my dad's love for me, and presented it as darkness. They have no shame.
The light of my dad's love. Just a troubled young man with a heart of gold, gallivanting with hookers, buying guns illegally, smoking crack, and selling access to American power all over the world while in constant contact with his father, one of the most powerful people in this country. Just a troubled young man. How dare Republicans investigate this sweet boy? And as for Hunter's nude photos, they were displayed at a congressional hearing because there is evidence of human trafficking on Hunter's laptop, which the DOJ has been ignoring for 4 years. Hunter today also played the same fiddle we hear from Democrat Party elites. Republicans have no evidence, he said. He also said that any claim they've made has been debunked.
No matter how many times it is debunked, they continue to insist that my father's support of Ukraine against Russia is the result of a non-existent bribe.
Non-existent bribe. The bribe has been debunked. Well, it's never been debunked, in fact. In fact, a high-level FBI informant says Hunter's former boss at Burisma has stated he bribed Joe Biden personally with $5 million. Hasn't been debunked, just hasn't been investigated because the DOJ is not allowed to investigate it. And as we know, in a world as corrupt and crazy as the one we live in, for some reason there was only one person on this entire planet, one corrupt person on this whole planet that Joe Biden felt really needed to be removed from their job. The prosecutor who was investigating the company that was paying his son millions of dollars. In a world this corrupt, that's the only person that Joe Biden had to have removed from the position. He was worried about Ukraine way back when Ukraine wasn't fashionable at all. But remember, there's just no evidence Joe Biden did anything wrong.
There is zero evidence that President Biden has engaged in an impeachable offense.
House Republicans have tried and tried.
Cherry pick little pieces of evidence and distort and misrepresent what had taken place there.
Scoundrels. Pretty standard fare, though. But then there was AOC today, who blew us all away, lying about the Hunter investigation in a manner we have not yet seen. Take a look.
Not only is the committee not allowing Hunter Biden to testify publicly, but they have not called a single witness, a single first-hand witness to any of their allegations. They haven't allowed anybody to testify publicly because they do not have a single witness to any of their alleged allegations. They don't.
I guess we can't say she's lying. She honestly might not have been paying attention. It's AOC. She was probably too busy binging Love Island. There have been several witnesses, Miss Cortez, insanely credible ones at that. Here's Hunter's best friend, Devin Archer, being deposed regarding the heads of Burisma complaining about Ukraine's government investigating their corrupt energy company. The question after dinner at the Four Seasons, did Mykola Zlochevsky or Vadim ask Hunter Biden to make any phone calls? Devin Archer, yes, though I was not party to that phone call. What was the request? Well, the request was I think they were getting pressure and they requested Hunter, help them with some of that pressure. What pressure? Devin Archer. Government pressure on their, government pressure from Ukrainian government investigations into Mykola, etc.